We don't do this at a different time, but we're excited to do it this time. I like it. She's the CEO and everything that is about Carolina Blitz.
All rise.
Editor-in-chief. Give it up for Game On, Game Over. Carolina Blitz with Vashti Hurt. Vashti, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, guys. I'd like to go on the record and say Lizzo was dead wrong for that. It is not body positivity and all this stuff that other people try to say. She is just extra, and I'm over her. I really wasn't a huge fan before.
Right.
It was cute. But now I'm over that. I can't stand people who do that kind of stuff. It's extra. It's not needed. Your talent should shine through, not your behind.
Vashti, that's the most profound thing I've ever heard you say.
She done dropped the mic today.
I can't even criticize.
You see what happened when she gets sleep?
I know, but she got that rest. And she coming with her this morning.
She gets sleep, boy. She turned into the other Vashti.
Don't do that.
There you go. Let's get it started, Vashti. Let's go.
All right, guys. Dante Jackson, Carolina Panthers quarterback, is being criticized for what some consider calling out his coaches. The second-year corner was beaten on a 93-yard touchdown. It was the longest pass of Matt Ryan's career. When asked, hello?
Yeah, we're here.
We're here.
Okay. When asked after the game what happened, this was his reply. I have an audio clip.
And it was just a bad call, man. We never went over that. We never played that call in that situation. Backed up third and long, third and medium, 3rd and 7. We sent everybody, left the corners out, and the post was thrown from. He was right here. The post was thrown on the opposite hash. So I was beat from the start. You know what I'm saying? Bonsai. It was a 0 blitz, and just a bad call, man. Just wasn't smart football in that situation. That play we really needed, and I do have to make that tackle. I have to finish that play, but no excuses.
Okay.
All right, guys. Game on or game over. That Jackson ripped his coaching staff in his post-game comments.
What was the question? Game on, game over. What?
Game on or game over to him that he ripped his coaching staff. In those comments.
Game over. I do not like it. I get that you guys are in between head coaches and you just lost your head coach. I don't think that that's okay to, rip the people in place.
Yeah. Game over. Was he on the field?
It was his.
Yeah, he got beat.
Yeah, he was the one who got.
I mean, rhetorical. I knew that. He was on the field and he was guarding somebody. Irregardless of what play call is, if you guard somebody and they run by you, that's on you.
And that's the thing. He kind of wrapped up his
by saying
that.
And they gonna blame the defensive call. No, if you man to man on outside 0, they call 0 with me. He's man to man on outside. If that's your man, you cover him.
That's your man.
That's your man. If he beat you, that's on you.
Vashti, what year is this guy in? What year is he?
Second year.
Last year.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I know he's frustrated, but at the end of the day, when you end your statement by saying, I got to make that tackle, everything that you just said before then doesn't matter.
That's discount all that.
It just discounts all that.
Game over for us, I think.
I don't know, guys. I didn't see anything wrong with this. Maybe I don't know. To me, he just really stated the fact. They did an all-out blitz. They left him on an island by himself.
Right.
And he was saying before the ball was even thrown, I guess he was trying to, and he should have made the tackle. There was a point where he should have made the tackle and saved the touchdown.
Let me ask you a question, Vashti.
He was beaten, huh?
Did he run a post or go route? I didn't see the play.
It was a post.
Well, that's his fault. You gotta have you gotta be inside on that anyway.
He knows that. That's my whole point.
No, wait. Since you told me that, definitely game on.
He knows he was out of. He knows he was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong.
But,
I'm out of that.
Okay, I get what you guys are saying. A lot of people are criticizing him, but if they asked him what happened on that play, and he's telling you, this was what happened. We never practiced this in practice. He could have finessed it a little more. I think that the losses and the frustration of the season, it's kind of catching up with him. But I wouldn't say that he ripped his coaches. I think that's a bit of a reach.
I don't think you can have one without, if he's going to take any sort of ownership on what he did on the field, then you no longer have a criticism of the coaching staff. I feel like you shouldn't if you're going to own up to the fact that was you and you got beat.
And he got beat. So if it's man-to-man coverage and he got beat because the team blitzed, I don't understand that. You still got to cover your guy. Yeah. I don't get that.
But aside from that, even if it was like just the state that your organization is in, I would hold those comments to myself.
Yeah.
That's maybe something that we would work on or just talk about internally. I don't know that I would have expressed that out to the media, whether I felt it or not.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Well,
for the record, interim coach Perry Fewell was asked about that, and he did say that he spoke to Dante and that he would have preferred him to kind of talk to him about that off the record. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope he has a good season next year in Washington.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, stop.
Watch.
All right. The coaching carousel has begun, and it happens every year after college football and basketball season. In response, players, we see a bunch of players reopen their commitments or reopen their recruiting in search of maybe a different school or maybe going to the same school. Game on or game over, that players should commit to the university and not the coach.
No,
game over.
Absolutely not. Because, unless the university is going to run the same system, the same everything all the time, that's fine. But if the system changes, the methodology changes, and that's not who I am, and it doesn't fit my skill set or my talent, I should reserve the right to take my talent somewhere where I think I'm better suited to be. I could be better.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I agree too. I saw it on Twitter, and somebody had said players should commit to the university and not the coach. And I'm like, in what world do you have guys who are athletes and their goal is to, hoop dreams, but their goal is to be, maybe go on to play at another level or be as successful as they can at college? That coach and that system and that rapport is very big. And so goes the coach, so goes the player. I don't blame them.
That's the equivalent of saying, you go to a university and they do away with your major, and so because I'm going to school, I just got to pick something else.
Yeah.
I can if I want to, but
ideally you pick that major because that's what you wanted to do.
Exactly. So it's the same. Same process. But okay, I get it. Game over.
All right, Kyle Allen, he is struggling mightily recently for the Panthers.
Yeah, Reese.
But the coaching staff says he will continue to start because he puts the team in the best position to win. Game on or game over that Carolina should roll the dice on third-round draft pick Will Grier for the remaining of the season.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's see what he got. I
Right.
mean, the Panthers they're not gonna make the playoffs. Let's see what we got. Because in my opinion, they should get rid of all of them, start over again. But,
yeah, we kind of talked about that.
Yeah,
earlier.
we got.
I say you drafted him,
Right,
so
but put him in the game.
let's see.
Then they can see the mistake they made by drafting from the beginning. But put him in the game anyway.
So that's the reason we should have fired you,
Right.
GM, because you drafted this guy.
Yeah, so I agree with that. So game on, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. At this point, Kyle has just as many interceptions. I think he has 12 interceptions, 12 touchdowns, and 10 fumbles. Those are abysmal numbers. You can't really breathe on Kyle Allen without him fumbling the ball. And so it's just been tough, and it's not getting any better. I'm curious why the loyalty to Kyle Allen when you drafted Will Grier in the third round. Like, the coaches continuously say, we see what they do in practice. Is Will Grier that bad in practice
that tells me
you don't want to put him on the field because everybody else will see how bad he is? I don't know what it is, but at this point, you have to see what your younger talent is. Tepper has said that he wants to build a culture of sustained excellence, and you have to evaluate your young talent in order to do so. So roll the dice on Will Grier. I don't understand what the apprehension is.
If he's that bad, why does he have a helmet?
Yeah.
At all. So anyway.
Yeah, I agree. He must not be ready, and that's why he's down on the field. But I agree. I'd like to see him though. See how bad he is. That'd be great. That'd be great to see. Yeah.
That is so mean.
I know. That's so bad. Yeah.
That's just fact.
It's fact. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Do you have time for any more?
One more.
All right. So Twitter streets are panicking over the Tar Heels, and I'm sure you guys have talked about them. Some are saying that Roy Williams has lost it. Game on or game over. Who calls for Roy Williams to be let go?
What?
I need some context. Because seriously, because you gonna force me to do something.
Let Pook in the barbershop saying,
"Hey, look,
right.
You gonna force me to do something that I'm not gonna like."
I'm not saying that I think it's
absolutely. It sounded like it. It sounded like it.
Crazy.
Oh, that's a bunch of
I think it's crazy, for the record. But people are saying that Roy doesn't know what to do with his team, and he's doing a bad coaching job, and that maybe he's lost his juice. What? I've seen it in the Twitter streets. I'm just putting it out there for you guys.
But
I'm abstaining from responding to this.
I can't believe you're gonna make me do this on air.
I think it's crazy.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you guys, I think it's crazy. But
I gotta take up for Roy Williams.
Right.
Go ahead, take up for Roy Williams.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I gotta actually do this.
You think this man had losing seasons for like the last 10 years or what?
Come on, really?
Fans are not rational. But honestly, guys, do you think it's time to panic, or is it still too early in the season?
Well, it's time to panic, but for different reasons. Because to date, all of the people that he's brought, well, not all, but the two guys that show up the scoring, I forgot the two guys that he brought
Killing and Pierce.
Yes, the two that he brought in the scoring they have not found their place on this team for whatever the reason, and I feel like they can and they will, but panic at this point? I mean, I think the reason to panic is to say, could it possibly be these guys are counterfeit and the system is too big for them, which is something that, I mean, sometimes you just can't tell. You just never know that until you get to this point. But if that's the case, maybe that's a reason to panic. But outside of that, I don't know. I just don't see it.
And North Carolina's dipped to number 17 in the new AP Top 25 poll after they were number 7
I think they should shut the whole program down.
Whoa.
Let fans tell it.
I mean, based on what people are saying, are you kidding me?
No.
That's why.
I'm not saying that the program needs to start panicking. They do need to start taking it a little bit more seriously. From the players, a lot of the conversation is it's early in the season, and sure it is. And we're doing something new where ACC games are before January, and so sure those things are you consider them, and he's had back-to-back losses, but I don't think this is a moment where you got to start saying, what are we doing at the coaching position?
I want to caution people on one thing.
Okay, you can keep saying it's early in the season, but come January, it's no longer early in the season, and January is literally a couple of weeks away. So you do have to get it in gear. I don't think that this is a Roy Williams thing. I think this is more on the players not really executing the game plan and playing as hard as Roy Williams teams play. And I like Garrison, and I like B-Rob, but that's where it's going to have to come from. It's going to have to come from those veteran guys. They're going to have to get this team in order. Yeah. Cole Anthony, I understand he's the scoring leader on the team, but he's still a freshman. Those vets are going to have to get this team in check. It's going to have to come from the players.
All right, Vashti.
All right, well, there it is.
You and this barbershop talk you coming in with. You starting something.
I always have to say one thing to get Reese going.
No, and trust me.
You see what you made him do? He shut down the program.
You succeeded.
He shut down the program.
I mean, apparently that's what Pookie want.
Thanks a lot, Vashti.
In the barbershop. In the barbershop. Yeah, it's always somebody in the barbershop.
D Wood, come get your boy. Cause he wilding over here. He done shut the program down. Hey man, don't go to work today. Program shut down. Just go home. Reset. Shut it down.
All right, Vesta. Have a
good.
Thanks, guys.